Join us on Ari'ze Women Network, where our special guests will be speaking about economics, gentrification, colorism, film reviews, health and wellness, reparations, celebrity news, and entrepreneurship. Thank you, and be sure to tune in. Hey y'all. Good afternoon. Well, good morning. It's only it's 12:30. I gotta reset this particular laptop. Got an hour behind. I just wanted to come before you guys today. This is going to be my last Kevin Samuels vlog because there is just too much energy going in that direction. Uh, I like to say rest in peace to the brother. The last broadcast that I did on him, I didn't get a chance to say rest in peace. But my condolences to his family, his mother, his daughter. His cousin did a video that I looked at, and it gave me a little bit more insight into who he was. Um, it seems as though, like his cousin was saying, that we build avatars sometime in the social media realm. People actually build avatars that you can see, which is themselves, but they're portraying something that they're not. This brother, Kevin Samuels, evidently built an avatar that initially people didn't gravitate towards. I'm going to go back to some years ago. 2015 was when he started his podcast, Kevin Samuels on YouTube. He was selling cologne. He was doing body image, suits and clothing. He was, letting people know the different type of styles you can wear for business and to attract, whatever the prosperity that you're looking for. And his brother, I think he had a cologne line that he was pushing. And I saw a video by Vlad, which I talked about in my last podcast, where he was talking about he had 300 subscribers and he was excited about it. This was 5 years ago, 2015. And I know the feeling when you get hundreds of subscribers, you're pretty happy about it. Nowadays, people are more into the thousands and the 100,000, 10,000 subscribers, and they're up there and they're monetizing and people getting their money on. So 300 subscribers, that sounds like a new bag of shells. But you know what? I'm happy particularly for my 370 some odd subscribers. But I want to talk about how, first of all, I want everybody to come in, pile in, share this video, join in on the live because we're going to get into it today. Today is going to be real talk, coming from the hip, no holds bar. Give me your opinion on the brother in the comment section, your opinion on the backlash that he received from Black women, your opinion on the backlash he received from Vivica Fox, and other celebrities who are coming forth, Marlon Wayans. A lot of celebrities are coming forth and giving their opinion on this brother. So give me your opinion on things. We're going to talk about some other things besides Kevin said. But for now, his brother talked about how he had, built this avatar, and pretty much people would start gravitating toward him when he started shaming Black women. His, YouTube videos went viral. It went into the thousands, and he reached to 1.4 million subscribers. That's in the money. He was able to monetize at that point. He was pushing Red Bull, which is an energy drink. We're going to talk about that, which they say Kevin Samuels normally would drink up to 6 Red Bulls a day, energy drinks, which we know the controversy and what the health doctors have said about energy drinks. That one doctor said 1 can of energy drink is equal to 5 cups of coffee. That's 5 cups of caffeine, which is a lot. If he was drinking 6 or 5, That's a lot on the heart. Also, one of his assistants says that he worked, worked. He was driven. Um, they say sometimes he wouldn't get but what 2 hours of sleep a day, and that's not good. So we're going to talk about that. Sleep deprivation is not, it's not good at all. They say that normally you should get at least what 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Six is okay. 8 hours is even better. Um, so health is wealth. Okay. Mr. Samuels was not getting a lot of sleep. Deprivation, not good on the heart. Red Bull, not good on the heart. The toxicology, nothing has come back yet stating what was his cause of death, other than the woman who was there and called 911. It looks as though he had a heart attack. So it's real important that we take care of our health. That's one way that, like in my title, I said, how did we fail Kevin Samuels? One way was, that anybody pull him to the side and say, hey, brother, you're doing a little bit too much here. Um, let's talk about not just the black women. It's not just about us all the time. This brother was overworked. He was not evidently taking care of himself. If you're sleeping 2 hours a day, that's not good. And people, you've got to realize that as YouTubers, content creators, we put a lot of energy into our work, hours and hours of editing. A 30-minute video could mean you're sitting at the computer 6 or 7 hours editing that video. I know because I've edited documentaries. I've done a couple of documentaries, hours and hours and days and weeks and months of getting that video just the way you want it, the documentary just the way you want it. People that do movies, the biggest part of movie making is the editing. That's why you see putting together images and things like that. People don't know the work that goes behind into being a content creator, which is why a lot of people don't get involved with creating content on YouTube. Now you can throw up a video just like now I'm live streaming. I don't have to really edit this video. It can go straight to my YouTube channel. But as far as the work that's behind that brother, he did put some work in behind what he initially started, but it took a whole left turn. And I think one way we failed him, which I won't say personally, but whoever was surrounding him, when he blew up and went viral from that video that he did about the young lady, the average woman, leftovers, your leftovers, and things, negative things that he said about black women or overweight, obese women, someone could have pulled him to the side. I'm told that Kevin Samuels is part of a fraternity. He, was, one of, I think, Kappa Alpha or something like that. I don't even know the fraternities or sororities. I never got into that. I went straight into college, junior college, and get my thing without doing whatever. So nobody can talk about nobody. Nobody's perfect. But this brother, he was in a fraternity. So what happened to those brothers? They didn't pull him to the side because usually you're still in contact. From what I hear, when you're part of a fraternity, which is one of the reasons why people join fraternities, to get good jobs, get leads on jobs, get favor with an employer or business owner or a house, real estate agent. People join fraternities for different reasons, and it's usually to connect with other people, men or women, sororities, women, fraternities, men. Okay, none of the men in the fraternity that he was part of, nobody pulled him to the side and said, brother, I saw that video you did on that sister. Brother, I think that's kind of deep. Brother, you could go into a direction you probably don't want to go into, because the energy that you put out is so important. You're not just a YouTuber. You're not just a person creating a blog content podcast. You are projecting an image and a frequency out to the universe as well as to your viewers, subscribers. Hate to give you bad news, but you're not just sitting behind a camera talking. to people. You're talking to energy. You're talking to ancestors. You're talking to spiritual realms. They hear what you're saying. Are you plugged into the negative spiritual realm? Or are you plugged into the positive, free flowing, loving, giving, and life preserving spirit? So it's really important that people catch people when, especially they're your own people, and you see that they head into the wrong direction. It's our responsibility. Like they said, it takes a village to raise a child. The village is still here. The village is still among us. The village must surround the people who are going in the wrong direction, stop them and say, hey brother, hey sister, check this out. If you put this energy out, this can come back. Okay. Did anybody tell that brother that? Or was it he blinded by the money, the fame, the fortune? Because he had became a well-known person around Atlanta and in social media. I personally didn't know of him until like a couple of weeks before he actually passed. His video popped up out of nowhere. And when I saw that brother demeaning that sister on that video, I said, you know what? That's not good. That brother better watch his step. Lo and behold, because people feel your frequency and your energy. But something behind that brother's eyes was just not there. It was like a deadness in his eyes. If you look at all his old videos, you have the opportunity to look back at people's videos, look in his eyes, and do you see anything? When he wasn't like in the dark, and for some reason some of his lighting was dark, and I could see him sipping on a drink. So sometimes people want to sit back and chill and have a little drink and do their YouTube video. Um, and maybe he was tired, maybe he just wanted a drink and go ahead and knock this video out. But when he wasn't sitting in the dark, you could see his eyes behind his glasses. There's like nothing there that I could see. It was like lifeless. I believe that Kevin Samuels actually uh, left us before the day he actually left the earth. Because I could see in his spirit he was not himself. He was not his old self. His cousin said he was, he helped them. He was, a very important family member, and he's gonna miss him and stuff. But then there's another family member. I want you to go back and look at, search their video. Kevin Samuels' daughter speaks out or spoke out. There's an audio of a young lady, and I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know for sure if that was her voice. Now we're in the high tech technology. People can create avatars, dub over people's voices, dub over their images. It's like the Kendrick Lamar new video. He's changing into Kanye West and different people. The technology is so sophisticated. So I don't know if this is actually her voice, but this young lady states that she is Kevin Samuels' daughter. And I kind of wonder, just to go back, I kind of wonder why no one in his family was notified of his passing, and that his mother had to find out on social media why he passed. And I was like, something's not adding up. Because usually you leave a contact when get an apartment, you'll leave a contact. Hey, this is my emergency contact. And then they'll know who to contact, okay, if something happens to you. So, there was no emergency contact that the landlord said for Mr. Samuels. There was no emergency contact. Why wasn't his mother or his daughter, Kevin Samuels, mother or daughter on his emergency contact? It didn't add up to me. Let me just get this straight here. Here we go. So I was like, okay, that's not adding up. His mother found out about his passing on social media. But then we got TMZ, who always comes forward, and for some reason they get all the information. I don't know if that's even, legal for people to notify TMZ, a TV network of a person's passing before their own relatives. I think that's horrible. But his mother didn't find out until, social media. Okay, the landlord said, or someone allegedly said, he had no emergency contact. I was wondering, what was the relationship between Kevin Samuels and his daughter? And lo and behold, this video comes up, and I'm not going to show it because it's an audio of her talking. And she's saying that she didn't want to come forth when her dad was alive, that she didn't want to hurt his brand, pretty much. These are, I'm kind of paraphrasing. But she said when she was younger, her and her dad were in a car, and I guess she was a little flip mouth. I mean, what young girl isn't flip mouth? They are. Girls are different from boys, okay? And she said she got a little smart with him. She said she looked around and he had pulled her hair and pushed her head against the car window. And this is allegedly. And then the story continues. She said after they got out of the car, he pushed her up against the car. He slammed her up against the outside of the car. And I'm like, what the hell? Okay. So that's more controversy. Now that's another reason for a person, I guess, to latch on and say, okay, see, I told you so. People need to research and they need to don't become a follower of a person. Search their background, search their family history, search and see, what type of person is this person. Because you don't want to be following behind someone who is a detriment to, their society, to their community, and their family, and abusing their family. If he abused this young lady, and she was crying. She was very heartbroken. She said it really was tough on her because she had lost her grandmother, which is not his mother, but uh, her her mother's mother, that grandmother. That was her closest friend, and she had died, so she really didn't have anyone. And she said her dad really didn't, Kevin Samuels didn't really spend time with her. It was like she was unnoticed. And now this is all alleged. I am not implying, okay? All alleged, okay? I think that's how you spell alleged. Let's see, let me put my glasses on. Yeah, all alleged. So you know, I don't want to slam his name like that. But this daughter stated that Kevin Samuels had slammed her up against the car, and she was very hurt. He never really had, like showed any type of interest in her. So that's horrible. Now, this is not a Kevin Samuels slamming page because I'm not going to do that. Okay. Uh, I don't want to bring out that energy, that frequency. That brother is dead. He's been dealt with. You have to be careful. All I can say is be careful who you talk about, whose mouth you put on, because people's energy, ancestors, spiritual realm, they hear you. You have to be respectful. If somebody told be respectful to dead, be respectful of the living also. Be respectful of somebody's mom or somebody's grandmother. Like people have sat around and talked about the black woman and the wigs they wear. And oh, by the way, this is a different wig. I had a different wig on from the other video. And you know what? The next video, I may have another wig. Stop talking about the black woman and her wigs and her hair. We had issues with our hair. Okay, a lot of us have damaged our hair. A lot of us have used products that have damaged our hair. A lot of us have medication that damages our hair. And as we get older, it gets more brittle and it breaks off. And, that happened to me. But you know what? Like I said, you want to talk about the black woman and how the big mama, how big people are and the weight that we gain and stuff like that. Then you know what? You talking about big mama. You talking about your mama. You talking about your grandma. Because they wore wigs. They were big. Some of the mothers that we grew up with, the grandmothers. Remember Big Mama? The ones who raised you? The ones that helped out when mama had to go to work? The one that care took for you? Some of them was there in the delivery room when your mom had you. So why are black men sitting around talking about black women like that? Yeah, I mean, and agreeing with Kevin Samuels. Nobody pulled his brother to the side and said, brother, I don't think you should do that. That's a route you don't want to take because there's a lot of feminine, matriarchal energy that's in this particular realm in 2022, in this dispensation. I think there's a rise of the queen spirit, and it's nothing like, oh, well, I'm the queen and I'm the best, and I'm all this, and I'm an icon, and I'm a diva. No, I'm not that type of spirit. It's a queen matriarch spirit that is nurturing, caretaking, loves the earth, loves nature, doesn't want anyone to harm the animals in nature, wants to clean water for the people, wants the trees to grow, doesn't want the five, I say, five gangsters. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The five that's messing up the environment and people. That Mother Nature only wants the best, nurturing. Um, you know, the Queen Spirit. Um, you have to be careful. Of not, like they say, it's not nice to fool Mother Nature. It's not nice to also disrespect Mother Nature and her environment and the people that he and she created, that God created. God created us. We're not perfect. We don't have the perfect straight hair, although we can buy whatever kind of hair we want. But we're not perfect. We have to get up. We have to kind of fix ourselves up. Some of us wear false eyelashes. Some of us don't. Some of us wear lipstick. Some of us don't. Some of us do our own nails. Some of us wear regular, natural nails. Whoever we are, please respect us. Because, like I said, nobody pulled that brother to the side and corrected him. Who failed Kevin Samuels? The followers. Were you a follower of Kevin Samuels? Were you one of the women that got on with the stock syndrome type of mannerism and waiting on a man to tell you that you are a 10 or average or above average? Were you one of those women? Because I looked at some of those videos and I'm like, this is unbelievable. This woman is sitting back letting this man disrespect her and calling her leftovers and it's like, why are we judging people on the outside? So anyway, this brother, getting back to did we fail? The topic is did we fail Kevin Samuels? I think some of us did. Those that are following this brother and following other people like him, um, you're part of the problem. And if this brother Kevin Samuels actually influenced a lot of young men, there are a lot of young men out there that have now a different perspective about black women, and it's not good. I went to Instagram, and there was actually a YouTube video that came up, and it said that there were some men that were so pissed off that Kevin Samuels passed, and that the black women women were in general were celebrating his death, which I don't agree with that, celebrating the person's death, but they were so hurt that some of them, like that work at restaurants, said they had something special they were going to put in the black woman's menu when she ordered food. And another guy was like, yeah, I got something for them. It's on now. There are some people that can be abusive, so you have to be really careful. Like this brother last month that they found that the subway, I even forgot his name, the New York subway guy that went and shot 20 people. He was a follower of Kevin Samuels, and like I said, you have to be careful the energy and the language that you put out, and the hate. You can put out hate, and a person can take it, and they'll take it, and they'll follow through on whatever you wanted to do, or the hate that you're spewing out. It'll go blow up 10 times more than that. So you have to be really careful the energy, the words that you put out on social media. In social media, let me put my glasses on. We've got people that are followers that are sitting back observing and taking in everything you say, and they take it to face value. They don't do the research. They don't question it. social media and celebrities and followers. We've got people that are following celebrities and worshiping them. Like I said, I have a music page, and we'll post a big, a happy birthday to a movie star or music artist, and they'll come jumping on that post, happy birthday, such and such, as if they could see the post. The celebrity doesn't even see the post. It's just that we're acknowledging their birthday. But then we'll have a member's birthday that's been a member for 10, 20, 15, 12 years, or administrator that's been posting good morning posts and stuff. And it'll be their birthday, and they won't even take out the time to say happy birthday to them. So we're worshiping celebrities, we're tapping into social media. Some of us are going to have osteoporosis. We're leaning down with our head down all day long, looking at our phones. And all this wealth and nature and stuff is around us. When I say wealth, health is wealth. Breathing in oxygen is wealth. So you're not even going out breathing in the oxygen from the trees or getting the vitamin D from the sun. You're leaning down, looking into your phone, which they're looking back at you because there's no privacy on social media, which is why I don't use my card to like when they say you want to use your rewards card, you're making a purchase. Like, no, no, thank you. Because every time I do that, when I go to a YouTube video from what I just bought, it'll come up in the commercials. So there's no privacy. You know, if I have an ache on my knee, it'll be a video come up. Oh yeah, we know how to. If you have an ache in your knee joints, no privacy. So social media and celebrities. Okay, I have I've met celebrities. I was owner of my own newspaper in Chicago, African American Reader newspaper. I met many people. I met Barack Obama. I met Music Soul Child. Here's a picture of him. Music Soul Child, my buddy. Yes, very, very, very intelligent young man. It's some people that you do want to meet. This brother was so intelligent, showing so much wisdom, and was very kind. With the press conference for his CEO. I met Barack Obama, President Barack Obama. Here he is, and President Barack Obama. I lived in Chicago. Um, I stayed right across the street from Dorothy. What's her name? Dorothy Tillman, Alderman Dorothy Tillman. Yeah, and she had a big party, and me and my publisher of the African American Reader, we went and took pictures and stuff like that. It was a pleasure meeting him. He had a beautiful energy around him, um, and bless his heart. But you know what? Guess who the star is? Not the celebrity. This is my celebrity. This is my mom, Burley Smothers. Yeah, that's a celebrity. She raised 10 kids by herself when her and her husband, my dad, separated, and when she had other kids before him. Yeah, she raised 10 kids by herself. Are you kidding me? Who can do that? A lot of black women, a lot of women can do that. God has put that in us, of the nurturing. Like I say, the Mother Earth nurturing spirit, that's what's arising. Um, this picture is in a frame because it's more important to me. I was about to move, so that's why Barack Obama is not in frame. I gotta find a frame for him. But yeah, yeah. So that's what it's about. Not idolizing celebrities. We've got to go back to the Bible, which is a blueprint. A lot of people read other things, the Quran and things like that, but the Bible has the blueprint of how we're supposed to live and what we're not supposed to do. Now, some things in there I don't believe. I believe they did add and take away, like I said in a previous video. But there's chapters about idols, not worshiping idols. That's what they did in Egypt. They worship idols, statues. We're doing the same thing. The Oscars, the Emmys, that's the statues. Celebrities, stars, get it? We're supposed to be worshiping the stars above, not the stars for people, like I said, put their pants on one leg at a time like us. They just got a break. They just followed their dreams. Some of them got in the car, loaded up all they had $200 or $300 in their pocket, followed their dream, and worked hard and became a movie star. Okay, but nowadays we can see that avatars, digital content, like Pixar they're making where you don't even have to have a real actor. You could just have, you know, the image of the actor and then you have those tags that they can plug in and you've got a whole person. So a lot of actors are out of jobs now. There's a lot of starving artists out there nowadays. But like I said, we shouldn't be idolizing these people. And even on YouTube, little old YouTube, yeah, YouTube is blowing up, really. A lot of people are going to YouTube for their news, for the reality shows. They're going to YouTube for content creators that are grabbing their attention, they're uh, uh, nurturing their pineal gland, the third eye. They're telling them that they can heal themselves, manifestation, manifesting what they need. All of that is why people are going to YouTube. But like I said, we shouldn't be worshiping idols. We shouldn't be worshiping the Kevin Samuels of the world. He was just tapping into the money, as far as when it got to the end of it, it was all about him, he's building his brand and people gravitated. So we felt Kevin Samuels in a way that, unlike people like me that create positive content, got a couple hundred videos or 50 videos in my YouTube library, people are not tapping into positive videos. You're tapping into negative videos. That's why you clicked on this link when you saw Kevin Samuels. Now, how many links you going to click on about health is wealth and manifesting and building your spirituality, your kingdom, and your, you know, uh, being a better person, learning how to bring prosperity to your life, health as well, learning how to eat better or, not holding on to hate. I had to actually go within myself and forgive this brother. I was pretty angry at this brother. This brother didn't pass. He's gone. He can't do any more damage. What am I holding on to? And when you start hating people, you're no better than them. Like hating, the oppressor, like they say, the people that oppressed our people. I mean, if I start hating those people like they hated us, then what's the difference between me and that person? Nothing. I don't want that hate to grow and then it turn on me. I get sick or something like that. So rest in peace to that brother. We gotta let that brother go. Sisters, let it go. Let it go. Let go of the hate. The biblical foxes and all the other stars that's gonna come in behind and start talking about this brother and what he did and what he did do. I'm not tapping into any of that energy anymore because I've got bigger fish to fry. I got money I need to make. Just like Kevin Samuels was making his money, he made it up into the millions. They say he was worth $4 million. People keep saying he died broke. I don't believe he died broke. Nah, I don't think so. And they may be starting to GoFundMe to get some more money because people know how to do that. People know how to run and get a GoFundMe page. People are using the system and something that's made for people that really need it, and they're capitalizing on it. They're capitalizing on people's sympathy and people's intelligence. But yeah, if his family's gonna go start a GoFundMe page, by all means do it. I won't be giving to it. Okay, he's done enough damage to what he's done. He's gonna probably make even more millions afterwards. For some reason, when people die, they make more money. Look at Michael Jackson. They say he was broke, millions. We'll talk about Michael Jackson for June. That'll be his anniversary. June is Music Month, as a matter of fact, Black Music Month. So look for something. I'm gonna do something special for Black Music Month. I got something special for content creators. I got something special for YouTubers. I got something special for influencers. Um, if you are a Facebook music creator, I've got something special for you. Make sure you tap into my my Cash App. Yeah, tap into Cash App. I got something special for June Black Music Month. If you're interested in being part of something that's gonna come, it's gonna be every year. Hit me up on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. QNF Smothers, QNEF Smothers, SMOTHERS. for Black music. If you're an artist, an indie artist, a creator, mixer, a DJ, yeah, hit me up. So, yeah, it's really sad. Social media and the followers. Some of us are to blame for, like Kevin Samuels, what happened to him because we tapped into that get on the put down a black woman thing. You averaging above averaging. If you make over $10,000 a month, and you above average, how you gonna put a price tag on a person? Okay, Steve Jobs about that. Steve Jobs was the creator of the Apple phone. Very intelligent man. You got to look at his story. He actually was. Let's see. He, his mother had to give him up. You know, he was in a foster home. He had a rough life. He created the Apple phone, made a lot of money, and then he got pancreatic cancer, and his money didn't save him. You know, when they tell you it's time to go, sometimes, hey, it's time to go. So health is wealth. We cannot idolize these people. They're human just like us. Um, Another thing that we're forgetting is that while we're idolizing who shot who slapped who, Chris Rock slapped whatever, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, all of that is programmed, put in before us at the top of the feed, the YouTube feed, in the media, the mainstream media. They all get a script and they all go by it. If you don't believe me, turn the different channels to the different news media. They're all going to be talking about the same thing, maybe at different times, but the same topics, and they can't go off that script. Um, but while all this is happening with Kevin Samuels and Will Smith and Chris Rock and Jada, $40 billion was sent to Ukraine. I have politics infrastructure. That pretty much looks like it. When they want to give money to whoever they want to give it to, it happens at the drop of a hat. Now, it took them over a year to give us the little $1,400 stimulus or whatever it was, $2,800, however many people you have in your family. It took them a whole year and a half fighting back and forth in politics to give us that little money, which, you know, there's inflation now, gas prices and food prices, so people didn't say that money is going. But $40 billion to Ukraine, nothing to African Americans whose ancestors built this country, nothing for reparations. What was that Mitch McConnell said? He's like, oh, if you wanted reparations, Obama would have gave it to you. I mean, he threw that Obama thing in our face, and guess what? It was nothing we could say. Obama had the opportunity to get us some reparations and sign it over, but he didn't. I don't know. Like I always say, they probably would have took him out if he had did it. And I'm saying, I hope this is not going to be deleted. I mean, knock him out. You know, like when you hit somebody, they fall out. You know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, 40 billion. I didn't say million. 40 billion to Ukraine. Yeah, the Ukraine president, he over there wearing that little green jacket, look like a little stepchild and stuff. White. It's all politics. It's all politics. They all could have got together and said, hey, I know how we can get more money. We can act like we fight each other. We can do this old videos from 10 years ago. And then people on social media to move for Ukraine. They killing all the babies. What about all the babies in Africa and Haiti? When Haiti had that big what was it? It was a hurricane or something in Haiti, and buildings and stuff, the structures all down. People didn't have anywhere to live, and then they tried to run here to America, and they was at the Texas border. They sent their little asses back to Haiti. They say you not come. Well, you ain't got to go. You got to get up out this bitch. Forgive my language, but it's just, it ain't funny. It was sad. It made me cry. That's why I have to be careful when I tap into social media, because I'm an empath. Empath feels more than other people, and we carry it. We carry it all the way to our bed. We go to sleep. We laying down thinking about it, but we have to know when to shut down and when not to feel just a certain way. Like the Bible say, guard your heart. You can feel for people, but don't let it affect you. where it affects your health and that you're grieving. Because grieving brings on illnesses, You're not supposed to grieve that long. So, yeah. But yeah, they got to the Texas border and they just like, yeah, we see your babies, we see all your people. We see, yeah, y'all could be doctors, lawyers that's going to help this country, but you have to get the hell up out of here. And they sent them people back on the airplane back to Haiti. But yeah, we supposed to feel sorry for the Ukrainians. Oh, but they just got $40 billion. But what did they give us for reparations? What did they give the businesses that suffered during the pandemic? Well, a couple of grants. Some people took advantage of the stimulus. Yeah, that money's gone probably by now. But yeah, 40 billion to Ukraine. So like I say, there's a lot going on, and we're focused on other things. So we're focused on who shot who and who stepped on who, and Nicki Minaj, did she get shot in the feet or did she step on some glass and all that shit? I don't want to hear about Nicki Minaj. She's going to be just fine. She better hold on to her money. Because now she's going to be one on the blacklist. One thing in the music industry and then not politics, well, probably politics, but music industry, they'll hate you today and love you tomorrow. Look at Michael Jackson. They loved him when he was doing the moonwalk and Billie Jean and stuff and the Thriller video. I mean, that's still playing, giving off frequencies and energies, and we will talk about that another time. But the music industry loved Michael Jackson. Oh my goodness, Michael Jackson! Right everywhere you look, Michael Jackson. And then when he brought the Beatles catalog, they was like, wait a minute, man, that brother doing too much. And then they found out not only was it the Beatles catalog, it was a Sony, and half of the Sony catalog. He became one of the richest men on earth. It's like that brother got too much power. See, Michael Jackson wanted to do a movie about kings and queens. It's black people, inspiring black people, not Elizabeth Taylor and whatever. He wanted to use black people starring as kings and queens, and they said, "Oh hell no, you ain't finna do that." And then that's when he did the video. Remember the time with Eddie Murphy, the model Iman, and Magic Johnson, yeah. And they did Remember the Time, which was like, what, 8-minute video. Michael Jackson realized, I don't care how light skinned or white or you look, how many white kids you had, and bless his soul, I know he loved his kids, and they still his kids, but you will never be white. And they let him know that, But like, I think when he took that deal with trying to do 50 concerts, that was in 50 days or whatever, that was too much for him. But yeah, anyway, we'll talk about Michael Jackson for June, this Black Music Month. We'll talk more about him. I'll bring my friend TP Corleone, or TP Corleone's Fun Zone. He's a very good friend of mine. And we'll talk about MJ next month. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to wrap this on up. Like I say, health is wealth. Please, people, take care of your health. If you're going to look at this later, because I don't see very many people, like I said, what they'll do is they'll put videos that don't have a lot of subscribers or viewers or likes. They'll put it toward the bottom of the stream of the YouTube feed. So that's why it's really important to like, even if you just pop it to it. There's pointing at something about Kevin Samuels. Well, I got something else to do. Just look at it for a few seconds, hit like, come back and look at it later. Or share the video. If you share the video, oh man, that's even better. Because my community of 300-something people, if 5 people share it to their people, it can build it up to 500,000. I can monetize. Right now, I'm not making any money. And it's okay for now. I do have a Cash App, though. I'm going to put that on. Cash App is Queen Up Ari'ze, the number 3. And let me just put that up really quick. I hate to put this up, but you know what? The work that we do with social media and creating blogs and videos and editing, that takes hours. That takes time, strain on the eyes and staying cool. I got the air conditioner on now, so it'll be 90 today. So I'm pulling energy, more on my life, it's okay. I like doing this, but I'm here more so to educate and to promote. I'm going to be promoting other artists and people and other YouTubers and bloggers and artists and poets and authors and things of that nature. But for now, I need a little help myself. So if you can cash out Queen Up Arise, the number 3 at the bottom of the screen, to cash app and $ Queen Up Arise 3. That will help our network. We can bring more videos, more documentaries, even maybe feature you, you know? So, I'm going to go back to Health as Wealth real quick. I noticed that when I go into the stores now, I went to 2 stores, grocery stores, that had the Red Bull in the front of the store. I've never seen that. And especially with grocery stores, you usually when you walk in, you'll see the fruit first, the bananas in the middle of the store, and the meat as you swing around. The Red Bull cans were stacked up high, and they were on sale. Local convenience store, Red Bull right in the front. Never something. These people are hearing us. Don't think that us YouTubers, just little small YouTubers, little content creators, they tap in and they hear what we say, what we do, like with the Popeyes chicken that blew up from social media, from a Twitter. Y'all gotta come get, they'll use our language, our lingo, you know. So Kevin Samuels was drinking a lot of Red Bull, that energy drink. The doctors are saying stay away from it. And I don't want to say that, but I don't like to pull down anybody's product. But if you're going to drink an energy drink, please limit it to maybe one a day. They said this brother was drinking 6 Red Bulls a day. I don't know how true that is, but if you could see his videos, you could see he's sipping on a Red Bull, or then sometimes he's sipping on look like alcohol. It could be apple juice though. I don't know. But yeah, please watch your energy drinks. Health is wealth. Watch the sleep deprivation, because sleep is bad too. If you don't get enough sleep, my brother-in-law tells me that the brain starts to swell. So it ain't no joke about, oh, I didn't need that much sleep. It's okay every now and then if you a 4 hours sleep a day night person, and when you get up you still feel revitalized. Don't try to make it a habit. Some days go and do your 6 hours, 7 hours of sleep. Don't let the social media, YouTube take all your time. Get out there and enjoy the environment. Get out there and enjoy nature. We're in the summer months now. Come on. We're in the summer months. So, enjoy your life. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to end this broadcast. Please comment and give me your opinion afterwards. Later on you see the video. And yeah, I don't agree with Queen Up what she said about Kevin Samuels. I think Queen Up is bitchy. You still talking about that Kevin Samuels? Yeah, that's what y'all tapping into. Look at y'all clicked on Kevin Samuels. And let me pull up June's Music Month, and I'm gonna see when I pull that video, put that video out. I'm gonna see how many people tap in. But it's all good though. The energy you put out, the energy you receive. Be sure to like, subscribe to our channel, and share the video. Let's see. And here, I don't know if I have it here. Yeah. Cash App, Queen Up Rice 3. We're going to have some good videos. We're going to talk about MJ next month for June is Black Music Month. I got something special for the small black businesses, authors, influencers. If you into crystals, which I have a crystal on now. Isn't it pretty? My sister gave it to me a couple years ago, and I'm just wearing it this year. I kind of really didn't, but I was like, man, what is this? Is this some kind of magical evil stuff thing? It's ignorant. Sometimes we're just ignorant to things that we don't know about. But I read more about crystals, and I started buying them. They give you energy, divinity. You put it under your pillow. You may sleep better, protection. And so, it's just real important things that we don't understand. We do the research, look into it. Um, you know, only positive energy. I mean, sure, we got to do our little gossip and content, and people want to latch on to whatever is going on in the media, but still get that frequency back. Encourage people, like I say, arise in conscious, arise in spirit, arise in prosperity. I, woman, I rise. And this is for men too. Arise. It's time for you to rise, men. Arise in your spirit, arise in your conscious. Only positive energy. And there's no time for us to be in a gender war. It should be the men against the women, the black women against the black men. Uh-uh. Get rid of that spirit. Knock that spirit out. You won't get nothing done. Okay? Because the reason I started my newspaper was a man helped me and developed my interest in publishing and mentored me, Sam Henderson. I thank him. We're better together. That should be a tagline. Better together. Okay, arise in spirit, arise in conscience. I woman, I rise. Give me your thoughts and opinions and your life. And be blessed. Join us on the Rise Women Network, where our special guests will be speaking about economics, gentrification, colorism, film reviews, health and wellness, reparations, celebrity news, and entrepreneurship. Thank you, and be sure to tune in.